Shira. Hi, Shira.
Hello, we're live, and this is Mary, what you see tonight. And we've got, of course, we've got Mary, but first of all, Melina's back. Hi, Melina.
Hey, Melina.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Oh,
Good to see you guys.
yeah,
I'm
Mary. And of
melting.
course, we have the famous Mary the Medium.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Hey, Joy.
Good. How are you?
Mary the medium.
Lady.
Oh.
Jetta. Hey, I need glasses. I can't see. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the dog toy. Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you guys?
Good.
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 Trying not to melt.
Well, I got started, my day started off, I was going to work, and here is this huge gopher turtle. I mean, the thing was like this big, okay? Massive head on it.
Like
really,
like a tortoise kind of, huh?
Yeah, but what they do is they dig under things,
Yeah.
giant holes and stuff. And it had climbed off the sidewalk and was crossing a major highway. And I'm like, oh, and my car was right there. And so I turned the car, and my fingers are so swollen. I turned the car sideways, blocking both lanes of traffic, put on my flashers. It was just pure adrenaline. Jumped out, stood in front of oncoming traffic, and went, stop.
You know, I was on the phone with you, and all I heard was like, "Oh my God, my hands are shredded." Turtle click, and then I'm like, "What the hell?" Oh my God,
that's so funny.
Well, he's partly true, because I picked him. I'm like, how do you
What?
a turtle?
So, is he funny?
So I grabbed the turtle on the side. Well, his stupid back paddles came up, and they've got those sharp claws, okay, and just raked across my hand, my hand. And so I screamed and threw him down, and then he starts running across the highway, and all this traffic is backing up on Lafayette.
Oh no!
And so they're watching me try and catch this turtle. I pick him up and I threw him, and he landed on the sidewalk, and it was like, oh God, you know, I literally had an angel watching over me. I didn't get hit. My employer's car didn't get hit. And the turtle, I went back looking, I was praying. I was like, oh my God, please let that old baby make it. And no road splatter, nothing. He made it. He made it. Yeah.
No need for recipe.
I could just see you out there.
Oh, it was like, it's like, never mind my safety. I was more worried about this turtle, and, no good deed goes unpunished, because his back claw just raked the cuticles like right off my fingertips.
Oh.
And cut my hands.
Yeah,
my hands are really swollen. So I've been soaking them in pure alcohol.
You went turtle tossing.
Yeah, and you know what else? So I'm coming back from my bosses, and I look over on the right. Here's a car dealership. Here is a cat kennel sitting on the side of the road. I'm like, what the?
No.
So I did a U-ey and pulled in if anything was sitting in the cat kennel. I'm like, what?
There wasn't a cat in it, though, was there?
No, thank God.
Good.
Well, if there was, it's gone now. I mean, it must have been on top of a car, and it fell off as someone was driving, but I'm like, I must have masochist written across my forehead. That was my day.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a Benny Hill episode. Do you remember Benny Hill?
I do. I used to watch it when my parents thought we were
I used
asleep.
to watch it with my grandparents. I remember.
Oh, Ilaria Lee says, stick to being a crazy cat lady, Mary.
No kidding. Well, that's dangerous. That's dangerous too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, when you go to medicate a cat or, work on a wound or something, boy, it's gee.
Right. So tomorrow I'm going to be riding in the bathroom on this jet, sitting in the bathroom with my cat the whole trip because nonstop meow, 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 and, and it upsets the people around, that are sitting close to me on this plane. So yeah. I think I'm just going to have to take his drugs.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, can't you, drug him so he just takes a little nap?
Right. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of people in the audience, guys. Carrie, Ilaria, and Joyce, and Chantel, and Joe's Candles. Hey guys. And there was another person. But hey guys, thank you for joining us. Jason's got a disclaimer here. Oh, Mr. Jason, copyright. Is that for us? We're copyrighted, right?
Or
does that mean material that we may use?
So fair use is like when we use slides and I put like up, how you did like the text from you searched.
Yeah.
Did that search.
What
and or materials. Yeah, because we're using like for reference. The missing people, how we're screenshotting the one, like the missing or whatever. That's basically it's fair use. We're not directly profiting off of that reason. We're sharing and discussing on that topic, so it's a reference material. It's not like we're,
And I want to take really quick. I want to take an audience survey. Most of you guys in this audience, and Jason and Melina, who are proponents of this, should I don't charge for finding missing people. But should I make the people that ask for my help sign a contract? Yes or no? So send me your answers on chat.
Yes.
Almost not like kind of like an NDA. Like anything you say, it's like you can't run in.
Yeah, because like that other lady, she took your credit, and collected reward money.
Several people.
Unfortunately, in this world, you have to.
So
you have to protect yourself.
You need a contract that says they can't work with anyone else.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. Big thing.
That if your information, finds the person that you get the credit and the reward money, I think,
Right.
It's only fair.
Me, I don't care about the money, but
I know. That's why you don't charge to help people. You've got too big of a heart,
Shabby Gabby's in the audience. She says, hi, gang, and everybody. Joyce, Joe's Candles, Vision Light. Hey, Vision Light. Chantel, all of them said yes. And Joe's Candle says, save yourself. Okay. So that's
you need, and I would have somebody. I would have like if you have an attorney or a lawyer friend, I'd have them go over it. First, whatever you decide on, just to like get some, just to make sure everything's in there. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right.
for future endeavors, because that'll save you, but it also,
Yeah.
if anything comes up in the future, they sign something, and
Shira.
Okay.
I
Oh,
tried. That's why, Mary. That's why I was so adamant about you getting your readings on your official website.
right. I know.
So
Yeah.
direct anyone from social media to your site. Don't, you know what I mean?
Right. And that's how they've been booking it. They've
Okay.
been booking the readings on marythemedium.com. Did you hear the video I sent you? Guys, get this. Last night, you're not gonna be able to hear it, even though I uploaded it. Hey, Ann.
Do you want? I can. It's
Nations.
only 30 seconds. I'll play it, and then you can see if I uploaded it. So
Okay.
see if we
Okay.
can hear it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna play. It's 30 seconds.
Ashley Wilburn. It's Mary. So I've been talking to your mom, and as you know, so where is your body? Is it in Borth or is it on the opposite end?
Okay. Yeah. It didn't pick. It doesn't pick up when I uploaded it to StreamYard, but when I played it on my phone. Yeah. Go ahead, Mary. It was funny.
So last night, okay, guys. So that was an example of how I do an investigation into a missing person. I come right out and I ask spirit. Usually they're standing in my backyard or they're standing right beside me. Well, he was standing right beside me. And on that video that Jason just played, it said, Mary, we're bored. We are leaving now. I'm like, what? I'm going, you're bored? Oh my God. I've never had a spirit tell me they were bored. They were leaving.
That's funny.
I can't believe it. I thought, I was like, what? I mean,
There's
no,
like,
seriously.
okay, they were like, okay, this is boring.
Yeah, this is boring. Something might happen. I mean, what spirit tells you they're bored, they're leaving? I'm like, no. You're going to leave me here all by myself?
Oh, you're not alone.
No. Joyce, what do you see around me right now? Joyce is a great psychic, guys. So are a lot of the people in our viewing audience. Joyce, what do you see? Maybe she's here. Oh, Chantel's laughing.
There's a lot going on in your screen right now.
on my screen? What?
Yeah, on your left side. There's a lot of this. I don't know.
This side?
Yeah, that side, but like you can see there's something going on. I don't know. More
goes, nothing. I'll let you know.
Where's Tuck Tuck?
He's in that room in his tower of power.
Tower of power.
Yeah. Which I'm going to let him see. I am taking it outside the front door and throwing it in the streets. It's so disgusting. And I know his little soul is going to get crushed, but I'm having another one brought up here.
Yeah.
His little soul's gonna be crushed. There goes my binky. And I'm like, tough, deal with it, little man. You know?
Yeah.
Ooh, if he lost his binky, do you think you could find a replacement, Mary?
Oh, that's right, Chantel. Oh yeah, I got a replacement. Please.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Rozalia. How you doing?
Good.
Nice to see ya.
Nice to see you
Hi.
too. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi.
So, do you want to pull a card now or at the end of the show?
Sure, I can pull a card now. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Rozalia, guys. Okay, is
Oh, well, while she's getting that ready, I have here. I already did.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh my god.
yeah. There you
So
go.
check her out.
I actually had like clients calling me right before, so I couldn't get on, and I was like,
Oh, that's great.
yeah, I know.
Yay.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
so nice.
She's my go-to astro, tarot, Reiki healer. I want to learn Reiki. I really do.
Yeah, I wanna become a Reiki master because
Yep.
I can't I physically can't do the massages that I used to do.
Oh yeah, it's so worth it. You gotta take the steps though, 1, 2, and 3. I have all 3 levels, like 1, 2, and 3, and then there's another step to become a Reiki master. I know some people skip 3 and they go from 2 straight to master, but
Yeah.
Reiki master, like you have to hold a lot of energy, like you're holding a lot of energy inside. So it takes you have to go through like the process because basically like the energy, the shift, divine guides you for how long you should stay in each level. Like I did my 1 and my 2 in 2016, and then I was in Reiki 1 and 2 level for until last year, until 2024, and then I did my Reiki level 3. I was guided to do my 3rd one then. And then masters is like a whole, like then you got to learn how to like hold energy, and you're like holding inside you and stuff. I feel that sometimes too, and then it has to be released. And you can, I
deal with energy all the time. So
then
right now.
I haven't gone into spray
yet. Oh, I'm gonna get. Oh, Rozalia, did you get this yet, or do I
haven't gone in yet. No. Mary, did you send me the spray yet, or?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Maybe international shipping, like it takes a bit.
Yeah, no, we did. I sent it the same time I sent Evie, which I don't see Evie in the audience, but I sent hers to Australia and yours to Canada. I don't know why it had. Was there a zip code or something we were supposed to use?
Did you use a zip code?
No.
Like a phone code?
It's like letters. Canada has like letters and numbers to it.
Did you use my postal code?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'll find out tomorrow. Okay, if it's not, and yeah, it could be, or if it's because apparently what just happened with Trump in Canada,
Are they still doing tariff?
Oy vey. Yeah. So anyway.
I mean, I had a fire episode about that like a couple of days ago, and I let it all out. I don't want to like even go into it now because politics just fuels me up way too much.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I just want like peace and love.
I just hear
I don't want pain or violence or any of that stuff.
Right.
I know. I just want to live in a little commune, where we all take care of each other and
surrounded by a very thick electric fence. Yeah.
There you go.
I want to live in a 3D printed house made of concrete where nothing can get in.
Raised, like a raised, with turret. Yeah.
Well, those tiny, like those new tiny homes, you should look at them. Like on Amazon.
I worked on a yacht for 25 years, yachting. I mean, you talk about tiny living quarters, tiny galley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have married ministries too coming up.
Got what?
Elon Musk came out with
ministries.
His the Tesla homes, and
really Tesla. I know he came out with like I thought he was living in a boxable.
Is
He
it?
doesn't own that,
Is,
but like he could. I
is
mean,
He
it
does.
boxable?
Yeah, it's boxable.
Because okay,
Or maybe
all
it is
right.
Tesla. Maybe he did come out with Tesla homes. I need to look
well,
that up.
yeah. A
Well,
lot of the prefab
anyways,
homes are either made in.
whatever company it
Yeah.
is, yeah, I mean, there's some that, gosh, they come with like everything in it. Electric
So,
toilet.
yeah, right.
Please don't draw the devil card like Mary. I just read Laria's comment.
When did I draw the devil card? Did I draw a devil card?
You
Oh,
haven't done
she's joking.
like on the show or with.
I don't know how to draw cards. I mean, I can pick them up and look at them. I don't know what they mean. What you got, Rozalia?
Okay, let's do it.
And then we'll get into Melina's story, which is, guys, Melina,
So yeah.
That's a scary story, Melina. You're lucky you're alive, honey.
Excuse me. So I guess I'll pull a card for the audience.
Anne says she's going to move into my 3D printed home.
I know. We just need to get like a bunch of them, you know, put it on a piece of land and
there you go. I got
a big
the
fence
place.
around it.
I got the place.
I do too. I got 2 acres here, so
Wow. What's that? Pull a card for me. Ann Nations wants you to pull a card.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good to see you, Rozalia.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Missed you last week.
Oh yeah, I was just like, and I had to like work too, and I was like, had to find balance, you know.
Oh, Shira, what a beautiful baby! Hi, baby girl.
Oh, and nations. Okay, I'll do one for the audience, and then I will pull one for Anne.
Okay.
So the one card for everybody. Oh, what a beautiful card.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got the 4 of Swords. So the advice is to rest. The advice is to go outside, be in nature, put your head down on the ground, meditate, be mindful of your thoughts, meditate, pray, recuperate, you know, sleep more, take more breaks, you know, rest. Just allow yourself to be grounded so that you can just reset. I'm trying to like focus on here. There we go.
Reset.
So that's for the audience. So that's for everybody. So everybody is being guided to go into 4 of Swords, stop being all active and pushing your limits, and allow yourself to rest, nurture your heart chakra, nurture your well-being, and just listen to nature, listen to birds, just be present, right?
I haven't had any problems with that, boy. It's like I can't stay awake.
Oh, it says you're being forced to sleep. Yeah.
Oh wow, I can't sleep.
Yeah, that can happen. All right, let's pull one for Anne. Show me Anne Nations. I didn't feel right. Show me Anne Nations. Okay. So you got the Chariot in reverse here, Anne. And you can see here, I've been seeing this energy quite a bit, and I have like this is actually a new shift in the collective. So try to release any kind of need to control your situation. If you feel like you're trying to control your direction, try to release your grip a little bit, because you might be guided to rebalance your darkness and light. Maybe you've been too much in the yang, so too active, too going, too forceful and not enough in your yin.
Very much.
You need to be more receptive, or vice versa. For example, if you've been too receptive and too down, and there's a need to be more in the light, there needs to be a balance between the two. So try to regain control of your direction, and don't go into situations that are out of control, that make you get out of control, that feel out of balance. So that seems to be the guidance for you and nations.
Cool. There you
Yeah.
go, Anne. Thank you, Rozalia.
You're welcome. I have an announcement, if you guys don't mind if I
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually have 2 live streams scheduled on my YouTube channel. One's going to be like a astrology podcast, and the first episode is going to be actually my astrology chart, and I'm just going to teach people about me through astrology. And then I'm going to start like doing more other astrology charts, and like if people want to join in and they want me to do their astrology chart live, if they want to send charts, that. So if you go to my YouTube channel, I don't know if I can send it to you.
Yeah.
But I'll send it to
Super.
the private chat, and if you want to share it with the audience. And
Yeah,
then I'm also
please
doing
do.
a tarot podcast as well. That's the root chakra. So I'll be doing like a tarot reading spread to connect to your root chakra. So it'll be a nice blend between tarot psychology and spirituality and energy healing. So I have 2 live streams, and I'm just
yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
jumping into the wind, and no expectations, but I'm just gonna take a chance on it. So if you guys want to like join and watch, and
Love to see you.
Definitely.
Yay. Very
Cool.
good.
cool, thank
Okay.
you. And
Yay.
it's because of you guys. Because if I didn't like jump in my first couple of streams with you, I probably would have not had like the confidence to do it again. Like it initiated more confidence, so I'm
Yeah.
thankful for that. Yeah.
Great. Yay. So, guys, if you haven't gotten her book, this is a weekly tarot shadow book. You see, I have a bookmark in here. See my bookmark. I'm not the greatest student, but
Happy to see that you're making your way through it, though.
I'm making. I happen to have ended up on tarot, the starting tarot. So, but tonight we've got Melina. You want to tell us your story? What happened?
I'm gonna head out. Okay.
Okay.
You leaving us?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I have things to do. Sorry. In a rush.
Okay, babe. All right. Love you.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Rozalia.
Good
Bye.
meeting you.
Bye, everyone.
Meeting you. You can find it on Amazon and
Yeah.
Yeah, the book is available on him.
Oh, yeah. So Melina, you came into contact with a serial killer. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And you're
freaky when
lucky
you
to
find out that
Yeah.
a serial killer.
Yeah.
Back, let's see, this was 1995
Uh-huh.
because it was my very first job working in a salon. So, I got to be friends, with the girls at the salon that I worked with. And my friend Nikki, she was dating this guy at the time. His name was Robert Fry. And
What was his name?
Robert Fry.
Robert Fry. Okay.
Yeah. And he, he just always kind of like gave me, the creeps.
Yeah.
And, even though he always was like overly friendly and like overly like protective and stuff, of me,
Mhm.
but and he always wore, one of those hunting knives, on his hip. And one time I was over there and I was talking to Nikki. She was making dinner and he was sitting there at the table sharpening his knife. And he's like, "Oh, do you want to see it?" And as soon as I touched it, it was like I just saw like a flash of him in a rage just killing someone. And I told my husband at the time, I said, you know, uh this guy's not right. There's something, that's off about him. And my husband was like, yeah, he goes, because Bobby had been in the Navy, and
Uh-huh.
then my husband was in the Army, and I never know knew like what they talked about when they were together,
Mm-hmm.
but just from like several conversations and stuff, my husband was like, yeah, that guy's you know not too he's like, yeah, let's not be alone with him too much. But
The fact that you held his knife and you got murder on it or you got killing, okay, that
mhm.
actually is a gift, Melina, and it's one of the C's, and I can't remember which one it is, where you can hold physical objects and get things from it. Does anybody
Yeah.
know which gift that is? It's one of the C's, like clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, clair something. Does anybody
That's
know what
happened to
that
me
is?
before. Let's see.
Okay, but sorry to interrupt, Melina. Go ahead.
Yeah, and um like I said, it was like, just like seeing him and in a fury with that knife. But so it's like, I'd say 6 months ago. But oh no, it was after I had my son. That's
Mhm.
when it was, because it was the first time my girlfriend went and to take me out, on a girls' night. So we go out to the club, and he's there with one of his friends,
Mm-mm.
and they come over to the table and they're talking to us, and he was trying to get us, to go to a party with them. And I am like, no, I said, I can't, I have to get home to my baby. And he's like, oh, yeah, I forgot, So he just like gives me this hug and they leave. And like 2 months later, I'm turning on the television and his face is all over the news. That whole time that we were friends with him, he had committed uh all these murders. Yeah. He the first one, her name was Betty Lee, and she was a Native American lady from Shiprock. And he um told her that he would give her a ride home, I guess. Got her out to the hills and just bludgeoned her to death with a hammer. And this is just, this tells you just exactly how smart, cops and everything are. But he gets stuck out there in the hills, and he calls his dad to come get him. His dad gets stuck. So then they call the tow truck driver, and he goes out there and he gets stuck. So there's his dad, friend, two tow truck drivers, and they're just like a few feet away from a body, you know? And I'm
Mm.
what got him let's see. I'm trying to think if it was his cell phone that he dropped there that finally got him caught, no, that got him caught for that. I can't remember, but
Damn.
and
You're lucky.
then huh?
You're lucky.
Uh,
That gift is called clairtangency or psychometry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you have that gift.
Yeah, I've had to do it like a few times before in my life where I, you know, but
Yeah, I've had that happen, but I wouldn't say on a consistent basis.
yeah, no, yeah, me either.
Now I
There
can
was
just
just a
look
few
at some.
times that, yeah, but I mean, when I saw his face on the news, I literally got sick to my stomach. I did. I just, I just threw up. I thought, oh my
Mhm.
gosh, all the times I was alone with this guy, and you
You're lucky.
know,
Yeah, you're
all the
lucky.
times it just, I mean, wow.
You never know.
And
You
then,
never know.
yeah, and
Mhm.
then, he committed the eclectic murders, which that was a store in Farmington, New Mexico,
Wow.
and it was a store where they like sold, oh, you know, swords and different knives and that kind of thing.
Mm-mm.
And Bobby
Mm-mm.
goes in there. Like I think he went in there like first thing in the morning before they opened, actually. And he had his friend kill the one guy, and then he grabbed a sword off the wall and decapitated the other guy.
What?
Yeah,
So, oh my God.
yeah.
So, I think it's Chantel said she has the gift. Vision Light wants to know what happens if you shake someone's hand. Do you feel something?
Oh, well, I mean, being an empath, I'll pick up on their energy before I ever even
Before,
touch them.
right?
I don't need to touch them. I can
I
see
don't
it
need
my
to touch
way.
it either. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, I can see their energy field and what's back there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I can see auras real clearly.
So everybody give a round of applause. We're so grateful Melina is alive today.
Oh gosh.
You just never know.
Yeah, that was the scariest thing, that happened to me. Yeah,
So
I
okay.
knew a serial killer, and he got sentenced, to death row. And then, of course, New Mexico did away with their death penalty about 5 years ago.
So he's in jail for life, right?
Yeah,
That's good.
for life. Yeah.
Did I ever maybe it's a story for another time because I know we were going to talk about missing Native American women tonight.
Mhm.
So, what are your thoughts, each one of you? What are your thoughts on why there's so many missing Native American women? Jason?
Why? I think because they are technically not a part of the United States and they don't have the resources that the United States government has, and they're kind of spread out in a kind of sparse land that they're easy target because they're kind of in the middle of nowhere, lack of resources, but also too, they could be exploited very easily. I know out in the Southwest, a lot of the human trafficking trade routes go right through that
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, they do.
And so I think it's one of those things because they are also they're part of the Native American population. Maybe that they're a little bit like I don't they lack the resources to investigate as much as but I think there's something deeper too. I think there's also there's human trafficking. I think there's some occult ritualistic things because you're talking about people, they're messing with the it's like the bloodlines, but they're messing with people that have been generational where
Like
most
the
the rest of the
Hopis.
country.
Like the Hopi tribe, because the Hopi and of course, the other and Native American tribes at the time were the ones that gave their daughters over to the fallen angels. So the Hopi tribe, I think they're, like Jason was saying, I think a lot of them get abducted and by the government.
Well,
Yeah, I think
well, remember what I sent you on for a slide? One of them was criminal acts can be committed on the reservations because police cannot investigate.
Right.
Only the police from the reservation.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's like it's a well-known fact here, people just joke about, it's so easy to make someone disappear here because there's just vast desert of, and especially if it's on the reservation because
right,
the reservation probably only has like maybe 10 tribal police.
Yeah.
And then, if it's a major crime, it's the FBI that has to go.
So here you go.
Do you think the FBI wants to go there all the time? That there's, no way.
Here it is. In many cases, tribes cannot prosecute non-native offenders, even for violent crimes on tribal land. So here's the next thing. So I was asking Jason and Melina today, what industry is moving onto tribal lands or right next to it, guys?
Yeah. Number one is oil field.
Oil fields, man camps. Okay, man camps. Number two, you got Jeff Bezos funding the what is it? Renewable energy on or near tribal lands, man camps, bringing in workers. Okay, and so there's trafficking. Yeah, there is. And you know what?
Yeah.
You're not going to get prosecuted for it because they can't come on tribal lands and prosecute them. Only the police can from the tribal land. So, and I just said Jeff Bezos is funding on tribal lands renewable, sustainable energy. He's funding it. Doesn't mean he's funding the companies that come on the tribal lands, guys, which means that you've got all these workers coming on, most of them men.
And oil field workers, all they do is drink because that's all they have to do after work,
Drink and drill. Yeah. Yeah, so I believe it's trafficking, it's the man camps that are being set up there. That's why a lot of Native American women are going missing.
Yeah.
And what does the audience think about this? A lot of sex trafficking, Aloria said, a lot of drug and alcohol abuse, and on
Yeah.
reservations. Yes, Joyce. And Rosebud, yes, I'll be back 100%. So, oh, Shabby Gabby, who has allowed this? Well,
Well,
the U.S. government, the tribal lands, to get money to fund the reservation. Okay. So
Mhm.
a
that's
lot of it too is lack of resources. Like
lack of
Yeah.
just not coverage. There's no, you know, it's
Yep.
kind of like open.
Yep.
Mhm.
Lack
Yeah.
of resources. That's what's happened.
Mhm.
And
And the
a
fact that
lot of these.
uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, honey.
Oh, I was gonna say too. Lake Havasu was designed to traffic children.
What was?
So Lake Havasu in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so there's also like an underground military base there too. So
Oh wow.
because they used to call it, oh, I can't remember what they.
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
I learned about it because it was one of the family members that was trying to get away from the family.
Oh wow.
One
You know
of
how
the
they can
elite families, you know.
how they can change all of this? I mean, one guy reported his wife missing from the reservation, and she just got awarded a $400,000 abuse settlement. So he reported her missing, left the reservation, changed his phone number. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
So you know what would change all of this? All they have to do is change that little rule that says that only tribal police can investigate. They change that, guys. That everything is wide open for people to come in outside
Yeah.
and investigate it.
Yeah.
Every reservation should change that law.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, this
But
is
then
going
again,
to
you
continue.
know, it's like, uh, you know, I don't think I would bet most of them, you know, wouldn't want to change that law because then that means that, you know,
for,
um,
for missing people, crimes. Absolutely, they should change it.
well, yeah, I would say for like, you know, certain crimes like that, yeah, they should change it. But
Uh,
their whole thing has been, you know, keeping the white man out, you know,
yeah,
because
I know.
yeah,
Yeah, but the problem is the Native American women are disappearing. I mean,
hmm,
thousands of them. So and
yeah,
so somebody needs to investigate Jeff Bezos and where that money, what companies that money is going to come out there, and investigate those companies, the oil companies, and
hmm,
Jeff Bezos and the money that he's putting into other renewable energy companies. Okay, because
hmm,
there's a reason women are missing, and a lot of it is man camps, men who come in to do the work.
yep,
Because what's there? Casinos, maybe at some casinos,
yeah,
gambling, drinking, women.
hmm,
Yep,
yep,
yep. And investigate the trafficking. Seriously.
hmm. I know, because
Um,
the trafficking was just bad there, and you know, through Arizona and California, and yeah.
Well, overall, I mean, it's a lot more prevalent than
Mm-hmm.
they even talk about. Not to mention just all the, I guess
Yeah.
the satanic practitioners are a little bit more.
Mhm.
There's more than people would think.
I know. It's like, okay, I'm tired of all the baby eaters. Tired of them.
I
Mhm.
mean, I just want to be done with Diddy and that whole crap. You know, and I watched the Jeff Bezos wedding. Oh my God.
Mhm.
So many of those celebrities, including his beautiful wife, all look like AI creations. I'm serious. I'm like,
You know, I'm glad that you know, Hollywood and the music industry finally, you know, has come out, because boy, have you seen some of those concerts that they put on?
Oh yeah, like the halftime shows, but then if it's any of the like
Like
the
when was it? There's about to be a documentary out on it was called Astro World, and it was when Travis uh oh shoot.
was
Now
that
I
where
can't
they
think.
had like people, like a bunch of people died at the concert?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Um
was it in Texas or where was it?
oh gosh. Now I can't remember where the concert was. But I mean, it looked like the gates of hell. I mean, they had fire going. I mean, they were like at the mouth of like, and it was. You could tell that it was you know, a ritual.
mm,
Mhm.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
With a bunch of unknowing participants.
Right.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Shabby Gabby says investigate the contracts from the government. The contracts that are on tribal lands, you got to investigate those contracts, and the I mean, how many people can just sign? You know, convicts can go sign up to work an oil well on a reservation. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
investigate the
Yeah.
people, investigate the contracts, and investigate the companies.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well,
Because
then,
yeah,
uh,
because I mean, who only knows how many sex offenders they've got working for
Oh
them,
yeah, absolutely.
unfortunately,
you
so
know?
many. I don't know if I think all the systems of checks and balances have been co-opted over the years. I don't know if
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
to. You know what I mean? They're all so just taken. You know what? Everyone's bought and
Yeah.
paid for.
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody is bought and paid for. Hey, we'll
Mhm.
give you 200 grand to work this oil. Well, it doesn't matter if raped and killed or raped 6 women in your past. You know, you're an oil man.
Yeah,
You know how to do it. You know,
right,
and
right.
then, but I'm serious. A lot of these big companies are the reason that Native American women are missing. There you go.
Yep,
I said it. And Jeff Bezos fund needs to be investigated and trace that money to what companies it's going to and who they hire.
right.
And they need to be off the reservation, work on the reservation, escorted off. You know,
Exactly.
not on the reservation. That's just my opinion. What you hear come out of my mouth, it's only
Right,
entertainment.
right.
But it's true. It's in print.
Yes, this is
You,
all for just entertainment
right,
and
but
educational
guys,
purposes.
it's in
Yeah, right.
print on
Don't
Chat
forget that.
GPT. It's in
Yeah,
print online. Okay,
yeah.
somewhere. Chat GPT brought that up for me tonight. I'm like, are you kidding me? He doesn't pay taxes in Italy, and then he's funding a bunch of man camps to come in and Native American women go missing.
Yeah. well,
Entertainment purposes only.
yeah.
Didn't you think that they were going
it's-
to break Amazon up though?
Yes. Oh, that was my
Oh, good.
prediction. Oh my God. I tell it. I'm like, what did I predict? I forgot. I got to write these things down.
We're gonna be able to hide
what I
our
did.
own Easter
did.
eggs this year,
Thank
Mary.
you, Jason. I got this prediction, what, 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago or a week ago?
It might have just been a week ago. I don't think it was that. Yeah.
I'm like, all of a sudden, it's like I got this little voice spirit in my head, and it goes, they're going to break Amazon up. And I said, what? They're going to break Amazon up. So I wrote it down, and I tweeted about it, I think, but it's out there online. My signature, Amazon will be broken up by the government or a federal trade commission or something like that. They want to break it up into smaller bits, sell off the company, guys. Doesn't matter. I mean, Jeff Bezos has already made his money. He can never well, if he has another wedding, it's going to cost him even more. If he gets divorced and another wedding.
Well, Amazon though, does it have a board of trustees? I mean, does Amazon have a board
Yes,
of trustees?
they do. Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of it, I think Bezos is like I want to say like
he's out of it.
Figure, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like he was the figurehead, but then all the people, there's a lot of money behind Amazon.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
That
it's going to be on the chopping block. Maybe not this year. Maybe 2027. They're gonna. I just feel like he's gotten so big that I feel like they're going to take it apart.
well, they skirt around regulations and rules all the time.
Now Amazon has on there, and I noticed it tonight. Shop locally. I'm like, what? Shop locally.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that since we got an Amazon warehouse, that it'll say that
Same
like
day.
certain product will be like, same day or tomorrow, whatever.
Have you noticed they come in very quietly? You don't even know they're there. Have you noticed that? Walmart does that. They don't even let anybody know they're coming in. You would think with town planning councils and stuff they would, but they sneak in, they set up shop, and they're like, where did that big building come from?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
the tribal lands, guys, I wish the reservations could change one law, and that is to allow outside police to come in to investigate, because the criminals know this. Okay, they know that if they commit a crime on tribal land, basically they're scot-free.
Right.
Okay.
Or the FBI should have a separate task force that just,
correct.
does the reservation.
Correct. I know. You're right. Astro World in Texas. What is Astro World in Texas?
Travis concert.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott concert.
Okay, was that a couple years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And like it was like, they opened a portal, or there was something demonic going on there.
And I mean, like Lady Gaga, all her performances lately have been rituals. Taylor Swift, you know.
Wow.
But just for entertainment.
Yeah. Huh. Well, guys, we're out of time, are we? No, it's only 10:30.
Well, we're right at an hour. Do you want? Yeah. Well.
What else do we have?
Well, do you want to do one reading for Indigenous person, or?
Yeah.
Are you up for that? Okay.
Sure.
Well, I'll do this one. It's actually a 2.
I don't know. I had tortoise trauma today. I don't know if I can.
Turtle trauma.
Turtle trauma.
Turtle tosser. Yeah.
Okay, okay, when I'm looking at this, I have to look away. When I'm looking, oh, what a sweet little baby. She was separated from the child. The child was taken. And she is separate from the child. I think she was trafficked and now she's dead. Do we know what happened with the child?
They're missing. They're still missing.
Still missing. And Spirit showed me two graves. Two graves.
Yeah.
She is dead, and I believe the child is dead as well. But she was taken. Yeah. Yeah.
God, it breaks my heart.
I know.
I can't believe all
Poor
these
little
kids. That's all right, because
Larry Lee said I have turtle scratch fever. I probably do.
Yeah.
I mean, the first thing was like that went through my mind is flesh-eating bacteria. I'm gonna die from flesh-eating bacteria.
Well, you know what you could do is try some of your spray, Mary. Oh.
Have you been around negative people or in a negative environment? Frankie and Lord's Apothecary Cleanser Spray is a must. Just one spray to make the negativity go away. Available at marythemedium.com.
Funny. Oh, that's cute. So where's my bread? I want my
your bread one? Okay, here. I got updated.
We love Italian street bread. It's a good. Go to italianstreetbread.com and order use some today. Capiche?
Yeah.
And Tater Twinkle Toes will be back shortly. Tater's coming. Yeah.
Tater's coming? Good.
Tater.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what everybody said. Mary, love to watch you work. Hopefully the baby will be found safely. I hope so, but I'm being shown two graves. One's a smaller one and one is just a tiny bit bigger, but that's what I'm seeing. You know.
Did you hear about the truck that got stopped at the border trying to come into the United States? And the truck driver was just like, I mean, so nervous that's what, gave him away. They opened up the truck and it was just crammed full of bodies of children.
Bodies?
Dead
bodies?
Yeah. And pieces. And yeah.
What?
Like
had recently passed on the voyage, kind of dead?
I saw, I happened to catch some blurb of it. It was right after the elections and stuff happened, Right. Well, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. It was when President Trump, started sending the
migrants
National
back.
Guard. Yeah.
Wow. Karen Danielle said she saw that. Wow.
Oh, did she? Okay, yeah. See,
wow.
I mean,
that's terrible. Terrible. You know?
Yeah.
So okay, so the last thing, guys, remember my predictions list? Okay. And I said we're going to be in a lull. before things happen again.
Right.
We are in that lull.
Yeah. I was
Calm
just
before
gonna
the
say.
storm. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
calm before the storm. We are
that's
in
exactly what it feels like.
that lull. It's like you're waiting for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's going to happen, but you don't know when.
Or
And
where.
we are in, or where, but we are in that lull before something happens.
Yeah.
And it may last a couple of years, may last 3 to 4 months. It may, so like I said, send me some toilet paper at Aldi's. We'll be good.
Not
Yeah.
enough. You don't need enough to build a house, but a good amount backup.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Well, we had a great audience.
Yeah.
We
Thank you.
did. Thank you for all your input. Yes, I will. Melina did a contract for me. I just have to find it on my email. And so, yeah, you're right. Contracted it for missing people. You betcha.
Yeah.
And stay tuned next week. We are going to have Melina's going to be sitting in. We're going to have Susan, Psychic Susan on here. We're going to be doing remote viewing. Ooh. With
Wow.
yours truly. Isn't that right, Jason? And then I also think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe my friend Mr. Verma will be here, who teaches meditation. Maybe that's going to be the week after. The week after.
Just checking my
Is
calendar.
Vib Verma meditation.
It was gonna be on the 6th.
On the 6th?
Uh-huh. Wasn't
Oh,
she the one that she was gonna go on for she was the one that was gonna do for remote viewing, right?
Yeah. Susan.
That's on Sunday the 6th of July.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
What's next Sunday? Let me look at a calendar.
That is the 6th.
Oh, it is the 6th. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I know we're at the 20. I know because it's June 29th already.
Yeah, guys, and if I don't see you have a happy 4th, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm working. What are you guys doing?
Probably hanging out with Emma because the booms,
Oh.
the fireworks, yeah.
Oh yeah. Big thing, guys. You got pets outside, bring them inside for July 4th. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
they're going to jump the fence. They're going to run away. They're going to be scared to death. You got to bring them inside for July 4th fireworks. It's going to start happening July 3rd, and it's going to go July 4th, July 5th.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you need to, you can also give them the original Dramamine.
Okay.
Or Benadryl too. Well,
I was
and then of course CBDs. I always have to. Yeah, anytime there's fireworks, I always have to give Chase's dog CBDs because
really,
yeah,
that's a good idea. I've got CBD oil for Tuk Tuk in the refrigerator. I brought it with me.
Yeah.
I try to have like a fan or some background like white noise to drown it out. Play some music or something.
Just put some earmuffs on her.
Okay, yeah. Like, get this off me.
So cute. Yeah. Yeah. That's
some
great.
noise canceling headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, those would
Very
stay in
nice.
her ear. She'd be like,
Well, guys, thank you so much. And Thursday night we have our pet psychic show, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys
All right.
Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us. Thanks, guys. Thanks, audience.
Thank
you.
Love you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.